Hello everybody, welcome to Random Thoughts with Proteus Chris. This is Proteus Chris. I am currently on a Lyft ride, which is weird. I was on my way out to my normal running area and it's got me having to go back to pick up my passenger behind me. So I got to go back to get them and then head out to where I'm supposed to go for the ride. So yeah, so I got to turn around. There's no exits, so I got to go all the way up to the next exit and come back down. So that part's a little annoying. I am currently at temperature is 57 degrees. It is cloudy and foggy. Weather's not all that great. Not supposed to be too bad today, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go pick up this going today. Keep things moving smooth as possible, I suppose. This is a scheduled pickup. I'll try to get there as quickly as I can, but I wasn't informed until last minute, so he must have had somebody who dropped him. Well, let's run back and pick him up and then take him to his destination. Make it complicated, I suppose. I'll run till my phone gets hot. I really got to look into getting some sort of Bluetooth camera or something that I can use to broadcast with. I've been trying to find something, but it's not really something that seems to be a technology that's been made yet. I think they would have had something out by now. Yeah, I got a thing for Uber for the safety retraining. I've been going through their videos. I got 3 more to go to finish up that. I'm guessing it's something you just got to do when you first start. Got to be careful about my conversations with my passengers. I ramble a little too much sometimes. I gotta watch my P's and Q's, as they say. Just avoid certain topics because those things can get you in trouble. People talk what they want to talk. I usually don't talk to passengers unless they initiate. Mostly because you don't know how people are going to be. If they don't want to talk, it's best to leave them alone, in my opinion. If they want to talk, they'll talk. If they don't want to talk, they won't talk. Well, stuck at this exit here. The lights are low or slow. Hopefully I can catch this light before it changes, but with all those trucks sitting there, it will probably change before I can get there. Yep, it did. Gonna be one of those days. Red lights are not going to be my friend. I was on a run the other day. I swear I got stopped by every red light down the street. Every single one. I gotta go right back the way I just came. Saw some stuff about some things Trump has said about what his second term he's wanting to do. I can't see how this man is even in the. I don't get it. Republicans, they just lost their minds. I mean, this is the best they have to offer. I mean, he's literally talking about monitoring women's periods to make sure they don't have an abortion, and putting them in prison if it looks like they did, or something, or their periods aren't when they are expected to be. I mean, this is insane. This is completely insane. This country's lost its mind if we think we're going to that women are going to be okay with this. Why are women, I can't understand women supporting this man at all. I mean, do they not have any sense of worth? That's not the worst. Some of the stuff. Well, that's bad. That's really bad. Probably one of the worst things he said. But I mean, just. But I did see something funny, and it's something to prove my point about Trump supporters. These people are so in the cult for this man, and they are very much a cult. Somebody showed up at a Trump rally selling Trump diapers, and these people bought it. You could slap this man's name on anything and they will buy it. They'll just buy it. I don't understand that. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. He's not even an appealing person. I mean, he's abrasive, he's rude, he's obnoxious. He's the poster boy of the annoying frat boy that everybody always hated back in my day in the old teen rom-coms. Yeah, he was the villain. He was always the villain. That personality, the type of person he was. Reason. These people love him. I don't get it. I just don't. And it's the same people that watch those movies. Apparently they were, while I was rooting for the good guy, these people were rooting for the bad guy. I guess people love a good villain. I don't know. They always love the wrestling heel. But I saw somebody talking about this phenomenon. And from what they said, and I have a tendency to agree to some extent, is these people that are doing this, that are falling for this, is the people that they're looking at this. They don't look at this as being real. They look at this as being like just another WWE WrestleMania reality TV show. They don't see it as a reality, as what that it actually affects their lives. Now, the person that made that commentary and that I'm taking that from is a guy called Tennessee Brando. He's on here. Go check out his channel. He says some hard truths. Me and him have a similar background. And from our growing up perspectives, we both grew up in the church. We both questioned things, and we were both pretty much ostracized for doing so. The church does not like to be questioned. They do not like you to question anything. They definitely do not like critical thinking skills, which they try to stomp out as hard as they can. They really don't do it. One of my friends recently, me and him got in a major argument over that because he doesn't want to hear anything that had anything to do with critical thinking when it comes to religion. He doesn't want it touched. He wants to hold on to that as hard as he can, and only the way he sees it. Now, if you're watching, my friend, I'm sorry, I'm not going to say your name, so I'm not going to throw you under the bus, but which, I disagree with the way he sees it, which is sad, but it's not a topic me and him can really productively talk about, because he's not going to let go, and he's not going to convert me, so we're at an impasse. So there's not much point in continuing talking to him about it, so I'm going to try to avoid the topic whenever possible. But had some interesting rides yesterday. So good people, good, nothing major. Didn't have any bad stuff like the other day. Had some interesting college students. There's some people said they didn't like doing rides for the college students, and that's why they don't do Lyft or Uber rides. I like the college students. I think they're fascinating. And the ones that want to talk, if they want to tell me about their story and what they're doing, I find it absolutely fascinating about their college life, what college, what they're. Some of them talk about their subject matter. They're adjusting to first time being away from home and on their own. I think it's fascinating to hear now. I don't pry. If they want to talk, I let them initiate conversation. Of course, I do not ask about anything. I try not to. I might do a follow-up question. I'd have asked them about the college, because my daughter's looking at colleges, and the only thing I'd try to do general, what they think of the college, if it's a good college, how the classes are, teachers, that sort of thing. Because it's more along the lines, I'm kind of scouting the college for my daughter in that sense. I'm not in school. She will be. She's growing up so fast, but the school up here, I don't know. For associates, you can have your associate's degree, and you can transfer that right in for the most part. And I know that's what I did. It's not, and it's a lot easier to do it that way. Of course, now they have something I didn't have. With the way they do classes, she can actually get her associate's degree before she gets out of high school. they have a program in her school where she can take college level courses, and she just about, if she can have an associate's degree on her way out of the school, which would be kind of cool. Which is fine with me. I mean, ever how she wants to do it, I'll help her do, which is, my job as a father. She does have band camp this summer, which is going to be the first that she's gone to. I think she's going to be gone for a week on that. That was $200 to pay for that, so I swear these after school activities, she's like constant, never stops. The people that tell you when you have kids, oh, it's much cheaper when they get older, apparently never had a kid. Well, she was a lot cheaper when she was younger. Of course, she's never been cheap anyway, but she didn't eat a whole lot. She was small. Biggest thing was the diapers. Apparently on the way back there wasn't nobody hardly on the road. Make sure to pick up the new person here in a second. I got another 10 minutes till I pick up my passenger. Not sure where I'm taking the guy. It's a start of the day. Gets me a jump start on the income because this one pays pretty good. I don't know who the original. I wonder who had the original schedule on this, because I signed in. I would have had a lot more. When I signed in to this, it could have sent it to me sooner, and I could have got turned around a lot faster. But it waited until I went past the last exit that I could have turned around on easily. Literally, just as soon as I went past the last exit, I could turn around and come back this way almost directly and cut off about 10 minutes. That's when it sent me the offer. Just got to wait at the house and see if anybody sends me an offer until like 9 o'clock on Sundays from now on. There's the cop waiting on somebody. Almost at my exit. apparently he's having a slow morning too. I think he might have fell asleep. There's nobody on this street on a Sunday morning. Everybody's in church or on their way or sleeping in. I remember those days of getting up so stinking early on a Sunday to go to church. I'd go to Sunday school, then church service, then go home, eat, then come back for evening service. It was insane. That's too long. That's too much.